floppy wiener, floppy. Hello, folks. It's me, Frankenberry, welcoming you to the League of Thrones Week 5. I'm not gonna keep that up. Anyway, hey, look, I got my hat. I got my shirt. Maybe next year we can get some League of Thrones pants. Alright, so here's my data report. We got one really important matchup this week. I'm going to look up here. I got Scott taking on Jacob. One of those teams is going to be really far ahead, and one of those teams will be right behind, no matter what happens this week. Everybody else, I don't know. I'm 2-3 now, so I've kind of given up on caring about a lot of data. It's not really true, as you guys know from yesterday. I've just been swamped with my fucking podcast, and as you're going to see from a lot of these video submissions, clearly this was the week where everyone but Kelly was, I don't know, distracted, exhausted, just not creative. And I don't mean that as an insult, because I'm just as fucking guilty of it as anybody, and I made everybody wait until first thing Friday fucking morning for this to be finished. So I'm combining the data observations and my personal San Dimas video. From a statistical observation, I'm basically looking at other things. I mean, Kelly made a good point about how if he had had a different schedule, he'd be 4-1, and you know, we could all look at that, but at the same time, the past is for cowards and losers, so let's just move forward and take a look at what we've got coming up. Like I said, we got 2 4-1 teams or whatever the fuck is going on, and that's, you know, boom, pow, you know, yeah. So, and as San Dimas, did I get my ass handed to me by Scott? Yeah, and I knew I was going to get my ass handed to me by Scott because my team motherfucking sucks, because I got Adrian Peterson, who, again, how do you draft for, you know, I'm all for, I've gotten high before going to court, but you know the difference is that I didn't have $1 million contract with the NFL, and many people at home waiting for him to get this shit over with so he can get back on the field. But I can't get too mad at Adrian Peterson for smoking pot before a court date, because I've done it too. Yay! Alright, listen, back to the statistical stuff. We got the Kings tournament, but we all know that they're still the same 3 fucking people, and they're all picking the same fucking teams, it feels like it, but eventually somebody's gonna have to die, and then we get to move forward. We got, who's left in that? What is it? It's Jacob, and it's Eli, and I think it's Brooks, so fuck y'all. In the pick'ems, how you doing? You're champion so far. I'll fuck it up. I will totally fuck it up. I'm gonna continue to give it my best effort, but I almost want to see if I can't find a way to hedge my bet and bet against myself. Anyway, and when I'm not so busy with the motherfucking podcast and all that other stuff, I'll look better at matchups and scoring analysis. But it really looks like we do have 2 tier of teams. We have Scott and Jacob, and occasionally Brooks gets up there. And at the same time, though, Kelly, who was underperforming, you know, just went to the fucking roof the other day. And let's not pretend that this video was recorded before the Thursday night game. He got a fucking jillion points from 2 players. Was it Ty Hilton? You know, so going into next week, I don't. Here's how prepared I am. I'm not sure who's playing Kelly next week, but you got your work cut out for you. The only thing I know is that I'm playing the lone gunman, aka Eli. So yeah, expect a lot of trouble from Matastasia and DeAndre Hopkins, who got me 2 points on a Thursday. So it's really hard to even get enthusiastic about yelling at my future opponent. Anyway, look, in the future, we'll all start getting better videos again. I'm guessing that, you know, again, you're going to see these videos. It's not a fucking surprise. I'm not tipping the hand, but you're going to see that, you know, Jacob is out of town. You're going to see that Scott is in the ICU. And luckily, again, you know, Kelly saves the day by taking us to concerts over and over again. I was kind of expecting his video to have at least a moment of Justin in it, not because of my supposed obsession with Justin, as Scott insists, but just because they were there together. So you would have thought there would have been some moment, but maybe there's private videos that only the 2 of them watch when they're together, kissing and hugging and taking turns wearing that blue wig. So, okay, this is San Dimas. Football. Let's all step up our games, and this is a lecture to myself as well.
Turner. Revenge is sweet. Look out, Andy. Here come the gunmen.
Bad guys are on the road now. We don't quite have the production value in our videos that you're used to seeing from us. That doesn't matter. We still stomped our crosstown rivals, the Vegas Heat, into the ground this week. That's right, Dennis. Suck it. All right. You probably won't see this. If you see this, suck it. Next week, Imp Daddies. Clash of the motherfucking Titans. Here we go. It's too bad we didn't play this week, because I would have pounded your ass too. Next week, it don't matter, because here come the motherfucking bad guys. Watch yourself, Imp Daddies, because here I come. I'm coming to get you. Say hello to the bad guys.
I said it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. Said it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. Not so good to be on the madness. We're low man. Didn't score no points since we got time. Going to beat his ass. That's all I got. Fuck it. I lost. Bye. Maharaja out.
Alright, lots of women in this week's video. Recap that momentarily. I did want to point out the Team USA scarf. No, it is not cold in Memphis yet, but I am in fact protesting Jacob removing clothing by myself adding a layer of clothing for every Bats win. Hopefully at the end of the season I'll have so many layers on from all our wins that you guys won't even know who's sending the fucking video in. On to the recap. Started out the week in Chicago at the United Center, where just a few months ago my LA Kings defeated the Blackhawks in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals on our way to the Stanley Cup. Got to see Fleetwood Mac play, featuring Christine McVie and Stevie Nicks. They were amazing, sounded brilliant. Hung out in Chicago for a few days, went to the Bowie exhibit with my good friend Miss Prigg from Chicago's Resistance Pro Wrestling. Then went down to Birmingham, saw Casey Musgraves play, and as you can see from the photograph, I did get to hang out with her. That was awesome. Also hung out with these two girls at the show. Come to find out afterwards that they are a mother-daughter. Picture's a little blurry. Some drunk guy took the picture for us, but hey, whatever. I had a mother-daughter kissing me at the same time, so that was cool. Then we came back to Memphis, got to see great alternative rock band Tegan and Sarah, the twin sisters, open up for Katy Perry, who was amazing. Great show. Had a lot of fun down in the pit with the Maharaja's Madness. I did want to point out that, my concerts and choice of headgear are in no way dependent on the approval of some guy that jerks off to Mickey Mouse VHS tapes. Anyway, great win for the Bats this week, getting up to 2-3, getting it on the right track. Finally got Eddie Lacy going. Try to get to 500 this week. Keep on this roll. Do have a couple stats for you guys. You guys are big into that. Want everybody to point out stats, so I'll give you two. First of all, 2 weeks in a row now, the Bats have the second highest score of the week, so that's very good. Also, as it relates to scheduling, it's not always how well you do, but who you're matched up against that week. Had the Bats played the schedule of the San Dimas Wild Stallions or of Vegas Heat, we would currently be 4-1, even though those teams are 2-3 and 1-4 respectively. All right, well, that'll wrap it up. Kind of a long video this week, I know, but I'll leave you with some picks that Andy might enjoy. This was your suggestion, so I tried to do what I could. Hope you enjoy.